In the next 90 days, while sitting in your most comfortable chair, you'll discover everything you need to know to turn your passion into profit. Just fill in the blanks and hey presto, you've created a powerful money-making business. Now here's what previous students have said about the Guru Factory. Module 2 was an eye-opener. I came out of it deciding on a topic that I had not even considered before I started it, and now makes perfect sense. So far this course is gold dust. Hi Jonathan, just finished module 3 but still to do the coursework. This is powerful stuff. This course is succeeding where every other course I've taken in the past has failed me, and that's keeping me focused. In the bowels of module 4 at the Mo, powerful stuff. Great, I've never done research to this department before. I feel I'm more prepared to tackle my niche than ever before. I want to follow your course first. I like the direction it's taking me. Your questions are pulling out information I did not realise was in there. I now realise I have a story worth telling. That's a great testimonial. Now you probably feel like you've got a book inside you and you'd love the recognition and achievement that being a published author would get you. But you've probably thought to yourself, even if I did write a book, who's going to want to read my stuff? And it's going to take years to write it. And in the meantime, I've still got to eat and I've got to go to the day job. The truth is, you probably have no idea how to write a book. Heck, you probably don't even know where to start. If you did, then you'd have done it by now. Your goal is probably to finally get your message out there, maybe even make a lot of money from it. Imagine you writing a successful book that loads of people read. Because deep down, you want to be the best. You want to stand out and at the same time make a difference, yes? But you're more than likely terrified that your message will never get out there and the dream will die inside you. Doesn't it frustrate you that it's still not written and you haven't figured it out yet? And you know deep down that if you could just plan it out somehow, maybe even sketch out an outline to get you started, then it might just flow. And you'd get more clients, you'd make more money if you get help from a mentor or a coach who understands how daunting it all feels. But I suppose you probably tried to put your ideas onto paper before and done lots of studying about marketing, and yet you still have very little to show for it. If you're like me, I bet you've always wanted to have financial security, maybe even create a whole fulfilling career in a different niche. But there's a nagging doubt inside that wonders if you know enough about your topic to have earned the right to call yourself an expert. Say you surf the web looking for how to write a Kindle book or how to become an author expert. Or perhaps you keep up to date with the gurus like Brendan Burchard or Tony Robbins, T. Harv Eker, who all make it look so easy. But don't you just hate it when you get all psyched up after reading some great tips, only to find that another month has flown by and you're still no further forward? How much money do you have to spend on other people's books and CDs before the penny finally drops? When are you going to stop listening to other people's stuff and start producing your own? See, I always thought, if only someone could show me how to get started, what to do first and make it easy for me. And then I'd realise that yet again I'd forgot to pick one special topic to write about because my head was full of so many different topics. Well, here's what happened to me. See, I think I've always been a coach. I remember when I was a wee boy, I would build things and teach an imaginary audience how to build it while I was building mine, just like I'd seen on Blue Peter. Here's one I prepared earlier. Remember that stuff? I used to get asked for advice in secondary school. Teenager couples, same age as me, on the verge of breaking up would ask me for help and advice on what they should do. And then they'd go and do it and they'd get back together again. The fact is, I get most of it out of books. Meanwhile, I stayed single and lonely. How does that work? I was the shy, skinny, specky asthmatic who loved Marvel comics and movies. Just call me Sheldon Cooper. My head was full of low confidence and shyness, and that eventually led me to personal development books and audio tapes. In my first proper job, I started writing positive thinking articles in the civil service newsletter, till I was warned to stop rocking the boat at an office party by a member of the benefit fraud team. Seriously. That helped make up my mind, and after 7 years in there, I resigned. I set up a superhero magazine that was going to be my passion with some mates of mine, and I was all ready to move to Birmingham and become the editor full time. But overnight, the business was stolen from us. See, it was all done in handshakes and gentlemen's agreements. And it turns out I was the only gentleman. Now that put me into debt. So I became a financial advisor because I thought they knew about making money. Now at that point I was still passionate about personal development. So eventually I quit that and went self-employed as a therapist. In my first month self-employed, I earned the same as I'd been paid in my last month employed. So there was no dip in income at all from a standing start. And actually what happened in month 2 was I doubled it. And then my income consistently went up 30% per year thereafter. Now this was all working one-on-one, doing NLP and hypnotherapy sessions. Money was good, I was working with who I liked, when I liked. Then life coaching came to the UK, and I read about it in a magazine, and I thought I should add that as another string to my bow. So I went and trained in that for 3 years, and my income increased again. Shortly after that, I started doing workshops. But to be honest, I was scared witless, but I knew it would stretch me and it would force me to make me better. And my income jumped again. Plus workshops created spin-off therapy appointments with audience members coming to the back of the room and asking me privately for help. The next big leap was doing NLP trainers training in 2001. Then I started running big 7-day and 14-day courses for £1,500 to £2,000 a head. My income jumped up again. In 2003, I had a coach who charged £3,000 an hour. Now, he strongly recommended I write a book. Now, it took me 6 months to write the book, but it took me 6 more months to get it published. The truth is, I was procrastinating. I was blaming it on the publishers, but actually it was me withholding. What would people think? What will my mother think? People will know what I truly believe. I felt vulnerable. So I kept tweaking it and thinking of other things to add to it. Anyone else got a perfectionist streak? Eventually I had to just get it off my hands and get rid of it, otherwise it would never have gotten finished. Now, I've had several coaches over the years, and all of them told me the same thing. They said, record your seminars. And I would reply, yeah, I already know that. That's called premature closure. When you think you know it all, it's almost as bad as premature anything else. So I reluctantly started recording my seminars, and in no time I was able to create 17 audio home study CD programs which I could sell on my website and at the back of the room on my courses. Guess what? My income jumped again. And then I was thinking, why struggle with all that effort and learning curve of building a website and then try and get traffic and people to visit it and then try and sell them my products? Wouldn't it be easier to just put it on a website that already gets millions of buyers every day who've already got their credit cards out? So I opened my eBay shop, and within 4 months I was an eBay power seller. That added another 4 figures a month to my income. Life was good. We were jetting off to Hawaii every 6 months, and then Cheryl and I had a wee boy in 2006, and I wanted to stop doing 3,000 miles of driving every month and be a stay-at-home entrepreneur dad. So I decided to cut out a home office and stop doing so much running around. Since then, I've set up websites, done online videos, I'm big on social media, written 2 more books, built 3 membership sites with a lot more in the pipeline. And that'll be my pension, that'll be my legacy for my son. He's going to inherit one hell of a library. See, there are loads of how to write a book, how to get published, how to make a product, and how to set up a blog, courses and seminars out there. I know, I bought them. But they all have one thing in common, don't they? They leave you to do the work. Even if you can't afford the time and the money to implement all of that, you still have a very steep learning curve ahead of you. That's why I invented the Guru Factory. The Guru Factory is a done with you course where I'll hold your hand and do a lot of the heavy lifting for you. In fact, most of the techie headaches have been solved already. We're going to provide all the websites and all the social media stuff for you, saving you years of learning curves and thousands of pounds of unnecessary study. The Guru Factory is my new Done With You program, and here's what you get when you sign up today. We start off with a live weekend workshop, 2 days, where we'll launch your author expert business. We're going to outline the process, we're going to help set goals. It's going to be in the beautiful House for an Art Lover building with lunch provided. I'm going to lay out the steps and get you started. Then you'll have 90 days of group coaching with 2 webinars every week, all recorded and replayable in case you can't always make it, in case things happen, because things do. I'm going to teach you step by step. You do a homework assignment and gradually the components get assembled in the factory until, ta-da, you'll have your own book published on Amazon without spending years at a keyboard. Your book will be available on Kindle, and there's a paperback book as well within the next 3 months. You'll have positive book reviews to endorse your material and help boost your credibility. You'll have your own book promotion website built for you with a big buy now button that takes your customers straight through to Amazon where they can buy your book. You'll have promotional videos. You'll be on all the major video stations like YouTube, Vimeo, Veo, Motionbox, so you can get inquiries, leads and sales even when you're asleep. You'll have your own expert website built for you. This will position you as the guru and as the website that you're going to send referrals and the media to. It will capture email addresses and follow them up automatically. You'll have your own product that you can sell for residual income, also known by the way as royalties. You'll have a 4 audio CD set that you can sell online and at events. You'll have your own product website to sell that product for you, so it takes orders 24/7, and that website will be built for you. You'll have your own membership site where people pay you every month for your help, built for you. Imagine if you had 1,000 members all over the world paying you a monthly fee of £20 to access your valuable information and knowledge. You do the math. You'll have your own signature speech that you can deliver on stage, on video or on DVD, even if you hate public speaking. You'll have your own social media presence. People will be able to find you on Facebook, Twitter and LinkedIn, and on your own blog, which of course is built for you. And you'll have the entire 90-day home study program available to replay as often as you want, so you can work through this program at your own pace. Now, what's the investment? Well, if you saw my review of the Publish a Book and Grow Rich boot camp, you'll know that they were charging 5 figures to make you into a published author, and it would take somewhere between 6 and 12 months. I'm charging you 1/35 of their fee, and we'll get it done in 90 days. So for $997, you'll be a published author within 9 months. Now, why is it only $997? Because you're here to make money, not to get yourself into debt. And in addition, I run a web marketing and social media business, so I know what it costs to build all the sites and the online promotion, and it's nowhere near what they were asking. Quite frankly, I think £997 is a much fairer price. And if it makes it easier for your cash flow, I'm offering a 3-month instalment plan to make it more affordable. Now, to make it even sweeter, I'm going to offer you 4 bonuses if you book now. First of all, you're going to get your own business stationery. So you'll have all the business cards, flyers, roller banners and letterheads that you need to promote your new business and advertise your brand, and they'll all be printed for you. Second bonus, you'll have VIP access to all my future events. Third bonus, you'll get a private members only Facebook community where you can ask questions, get support and help cheer on your fellow gurus as you all go through the program together. And the fourth bonus, so you know what to do after the event, I'm going to give you a complete 12-month campaign. Okay, I've never shown people this before, but this is how I run my business, month to month, year to year. Shows you what to do every week and every month to grow your business, build momentum and outperform your competition. Now, to sweeten the deal even more, I'm going to offer you my irresistible money back guarantee, because you've got to do these things. I want you to be delighted with your purchase, right? I want you to feel confident that the Guru Factory will live up to its promise. So if at the end of the 2-day live event you're not entirely blown away by the program and you don't feel it's going to make you at least £3,000 back after the 90 days, just discreetly tell us and we'll refund all of your money. Now, I stopped taking on applications at noon on June the 5th because on Saturday, June the 6th, we're having the live event launch in Glasgow. That's the start where we set your goals for the course and we focus on exactly what you want. Do you want to be a published author? Do you want to make an extra £1,000 a month or more? Do you want to pack in the day job? Do you want to retire your partner from their day job? Then for the next 90 days, we're going to craft, sculpt and launch your own guru business step by step, brick by brick. We start with a live weekend event where I'll meet you, we'll establish your goals as an author, expert, speaker, coach, online marketer, then we'll show you the 90-day plan that will get you the positioning, the clients and the income that you want. Now the venue can only hold 20 students on this brand new program, so that's all we can accept. But if you want to make 2015 the year you finally do something significantly to boost your income, your reputation and your confidence, and if you want someone to hold your hand and help you do it every step of the way, then sign up for the Guru Factory now, because we close on Friday. Now all the details are on the website thegurufactory.co.uk until noon, June the 5th. Just click the link and look for the big sign up and get started button. You can pay by PayPal or you can pay by credit card, and remember there's a 3 easy payment instalment plan if that makes it easier on your cash flow. It's your time to shine. You've surfed the internet and listened to other people's audios long enough. Now is the time to learn step by step how to get hired as a speaker, hold your own seminars, make money online and build a real business coaching and training other people. This year you can have your own paperback book on Amazon, speaking gigs and lucrative seminars, coaching clients and recurring income, and thousands of people impacted by your story and your advice in your topic of choice. And you can start from scratch and you can start right now. And in 90 days you'll have your own book published on Amazon, websites to sell it, a web presence on social media, products for sale, and your own subscription membership site where people pay you every month for your information and advice. So I hope you join me on the Guru Factory. This is Jonathan Clark, founder of the Guru Factory and author of Ignite and Unshackle the Latent Power of You. Don't lose your chance to learn how to become a well-paid expert. You can use your life story and your knowledge to help other people. And if you join us for the live event launch, you'll qualify for the branded stationery, the VIP access to future events, the private Facebook community, and a 12-month promotion campaign to launch your new author expert career. Remember, we close noon on June the 5th. I hope to see you Saturday, June 6th. Take care. Bye-bye.